This program is rated PG. It contains themes and scenes which may not be suitable for very young audiences. Parental guidance is advised.
This program is supported by Globe Business, Bank of Commerce, an affiliate of San Miguel Corporation. We think customers. BMEG Premium at Protect Plus Gold. Sama-sama sa laban, walang iwanan.
We are open for business. Mapapanood nyo rin ang programang Open for Business sa Facebook at YouTube. Mag-like at mag-subscribe sa aming social media at Net25 TV. I am Cesar Vallejos. Welcome to Open for Business. Samahan ninyo kaming tuklasin ng iba't ibang pamamaraan kung paano mapaunlad ang inyong negosyo. Aalamin din natin mula sa mga eksperto ang mga pangunahing trends at mga estratehiya kung paano natin mapapanatili ang ating negosyo, maliit man o malaki, ay maging laging open for business. Sales can be a very challenging profession even on a regular day. At dahil sa pandemic, ang pagsasagawa ng harap-harapang mga pagpupulong o face-to-face meetings ay nagiging hamon para sa ating lahat. All contact is now done digitally through video conferencing, emails, or chat, which could potentially lead to miscommunication. Paano natin makukuha ang loob ng ating mga kliyente kung hindi natin sila nakikita ng harap-harapan? Yan ang ating aalamin ngayon. Ano nga ba ang strategies for success in remote selling? Tatalakayin ito ni Randy Bernardino, ang ating OFB correspondent mula sa Las Vegas, kasama si Mr. Paulo Tibig. All these in this episode of Open for Business.
This portion is brought to you by Globe Business.
Bank of Commerce. What we are is personal banking, where we understand that every deposit is your hard-earned money. Every loan is for good reason. Every service aids in your convenience. Every business of ours is meant to grow yours. We hear you, feel you, and we act on your every banking need. Bank of Commerce, an affiliate of San Miguel Corporation.
This program is supported by Magnolia Incorporated. Magnolia ready-to-cook fried chicken. Worry-free na on your next family meal. Yan ang alagang Magnolia. Pure Foods Tender Juicy Hot Dog. Walang duda, kids can't tell na #1 ang Pure Foods Tender Juicy Hot Dog. Sandig sugar-free white coffee. Sarap ng white coffee, now sugar-free. BMEG Premium and Protect Plus Gold. SMC Infrastructure and Skyway Stage 3 Citrus Central Expressway Corporation. San Miguel Foundation Incorporated. Max Pro Northern Cement. Lamang ka dito. Metron Corporation. SMC Global Power. San Miguel Aero City Incorporated. Bank of Commerce, an affiliate of San Miguel Corporation. We think customers. We are IT Philippines Incorporated. Dynabank, your success is our business.
Kubert, your ultimate maps air conditioning solutions.
Welcome back to Open for Business. I am Las Vegas correspondent Randy Bernardino. With me is motivational speaker and entrepreneur, Mr. Paulo Tibig. Hello, magandang araw, Sir Paulo.
Magandang araw, Randy, at sa lahat ng viewers natin, hindi lamang dito sa bansa, but all over the world. Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat.
Thank you so much for joining us, sir. Now, today we are going to be talking about strategies for success in remote selling. Unang-una, Sir Paulo, why is this an important topic to talk about now?
Well, alam naman natin that pandemic ngayon, panahon ngayon, and basically, maraming businesses or negosyo are really coping up and trying to figure out ano ang pinakamaganda to still continue selling successfully, di ba? We have seen many businesses that have closed down. We have seen many businesses that really are struggling, and some of those, in a way, hindi makabenta. So, there, as we see, parang many right now are looking into ways kung paano ipagpapatuloy na magkaroon pa rin ng magandang revenue, na magandang profit ang ating mga companies or businesses. And one of those, yung key doon talaga is about remote selling. Kasi alam mo naman, Randy, that we cannot do it face-to-face, di ba? Although lately, we've seen some, pero on a hybrid or blended manner. But then again, how do we see now? Using a virtual, yung setup, using yung remote setup, na makakabenta pa rin tayo, and we can still convince, and we can still send, offer, di ba? And definitely magkaroon pa rin ng purchase from our products or services.
That's so true. So, sir, let's say I'm in the sales industry. Paano ba ako makabangon? Where do I start?
One, yung unang dapat titignan natin, we need to know exactly first the concept ng remote selling. Di ba? Remote selling basically is something that transaction or the offers and discussion are taken in different areas, more than one or two. Parang, for example, if you're coming, di ba nga, from Las Vegas right now, and I'm selling to you some product or services, and all the way coming here from Bataan, di ba, parang we can still do that. Merong mga pros and cons about it, everyone, no? So hindi lahat nakikita natin na okay siya. In fact, may mga tao na mas komportable sila doing the face-to-face. Yun nga lang, because of the restriction, can we do that? Diba? That's those are some. Now with this, there are advantages wherein we've seen some of which that is very related universally. Now, let me share with you also, Randy, and to all our viewers, ano ba yung ang term ko dito, the X and O's of remote selling? Yung parang bang the pros and cons of remote selling. I'm sure marami sa atin ngayon, lalo na, no? If you're into different industry, whether into your retail, real estate, pharmaceutical, FMCG, services, and the likes, insurance, lahat tayo, we need to know the principle, di ba, ng selling. But then again, what do we see right now to maximize, o anong pwede maximize yung virtual or remote selling? Okay, first, the O's, so the pros, una, it is more time efficient. Yan. Kaya nga, di ba, earlier kanina, sabi natin, kung dati-dati sa face-to-face, nahihirapan tayo ng ilang meetings. Ngayon, in a day, baka nasa atin ngayon, if we wanted to maximize yung oras natin, we may have 2 in the morning or 2 in the afternoon or even 3. We wanted na kunyari 1 hour or 30 minutes lang each meeting na yun, sales calls mo, okay lang yan. So, ibig sabihin, yung efficiency ng time, mama-maximize. Another O's, cost savings. Ang laki ng cost savings natin, di ba? Parang you can be in your uniform, you can be dressing like, alam naman natin, di ba? Kalahati, parang manananggal tayo. Sa ilalim, pwedeng naka-shorts. Yan ang normal natin, Randy, I'm sure. Tapos sa itaas natin, we can have our gear. So cost savings, pagkatapos, transportation, logistically, tapos kumakain pa tayo, tapos nagko-coffee pa tayo, and the likes, and so on. So those are cost savings. Ang investment natin would be what? On connectivity. Investment natin on communication. Those are the things. So parang kung titingnan nyo, mas mababa pa rin yung magiging cost natin. Third on the O's, very convenient. Why? 'Di ba? Parang anytime, anywhere. 'Di ba? Pwede mo nang gawin, 'di ba? At the middle of even lunchtime, if you really wish to have yung parang ang maganda nga rito, Randy, parang sige sir, ma'am, 'di ba nagbebenta ka na? Sir, lunchtime po tayo, magkaroon po tayo ng lunch meeting. While having your lunch, I'm having also my lunch, parang tipid pa rin, 'di ba? Parang cost savings pa rin. So ibig sabihin, yung convenience naroon. Yan. Ano pa? Recordable meetings. In face-to-face, hindi natin nagagawa. With this, parang ito na yung MOM natin, yung minutes of the meeting natin. We can send even right after the meeting, yung ating recorded discussion. From there, di ba, parang kay client o kay customer, they will be able to review. Similarly, kung ikaw yung nandun sa selling part o seller ka, you can also review what I have done good, anong hindi, anong dapat kong improve, ano yung mga na-offer ko, and so on. Para this is a way to monitor what do you do next with your sales approaches. Another, you maximize your meeting schedules. Di ba? Parang everything now can be settled, everything now can be cleared with one another that this is related to yung time efficiency. Di ba? Related to time efficiency. So, paano natin i-maximize schedule? Do you want on a Saturday? You want ba na gabi? Any time of the day, pwede na. So long as your customer wishes that way. For example, ngayon, nandiyan ka, di ba, in other country. Kunyari, sample lang it's now 10 p.m. Ngayon, kunyari dyan. And dito sa Pilipinas, kunyari, 10 a.m. Example na lamang. Still, you can maximize your meeting schedules. We are, di ba tayo yung mag-a-adapt We are sellers. So these are just some of the pros or O's. Yan. Now, I'm sure, Randy, our viewers would like to know, ano naman yung mga hindi okay? What are the disadvantages also of remote selling? First, connectivity dependent. Yan. So ibig sabihin, we have to have strong connection, internet, di ba? We have to invest on that. We have to have, kung kaya po, kung talaga pong regular na ginagawa natin ito, at least we have two internet provider para kung mag-bag down yung isa, meron kang sasalong isa. Meron din pwedeng parang meron tayong generator kung talagang kailangan if you really need to invest. Kasi kung everyday nakikipag-usap ka, everyday talagang ito ang trabaho mo, why not coconut, di ba? Parang how much is that investment versus the potential sales that you will get? So yun yung isa. So para hindi tayo maging dependent. Another disadvantage, it can cause virtual fatigue. Di ba? Parang, wow, parang araw-araw na lang ba, nakaupo na lang ako dito? Para bang wala na akong gagawin, kundi maghapon nakaupo. Ang init-init na ng puwetan ko. Yung upuan ko lumulubog na yata dito. So ibig sabihin, how do we handle yung virtual fatigue? And we've seen that. Many people doesn't want to have Zoom meetings anymore. Parang they wanted to do some face-to-face. Lalo na ngayon, easing up a little bit. Some people right now wanted to have that face-to-face meetings. Di ba? Kaya nga sabi natin, it can be hybrid, it can be blended. So, why? Many are now virtually, di ba, nagkakaroon ng fatigue. Yan, that's another disadvantage. And then, more prone to what? Distractions. Di ba? You know, distraction can distract us. Our time, our effort, di ba? Parang kunyari, nandyan yung mga kids mo, nandyan nagluluto ka, nandyan na may ginagawa kang ibang project sa bahay mo, work from home ka. So, ang key dito, everyone, if I may share, and this is what I always share with a lot of engagement, we have to have that work mode mindset. Meaning to say, kung pag-upo natin dun sa certain area ng bahay natin, pag-upo natin ganon, dapat trabaho lang talaga. If we need to have our break, go ahead, break. If we need to have our lunch, go ahead, lunch, and so on. But the key here is about what? Less the distraction. I-less natin yung distraction. Now, next, technical glitches. Di ba? Why? Zoom, StreamYard, or other platforms, di ba hindi naman lahat natin sa ulo yan? Kumbaga, meron mga features yan. Honestly, dati-rati, hindi ko lang, ano yung mga annotations na yan? Ang dami-dami mo kailangan intindihin. Di ba pwedeng, pag nag-usap tayo, yun na yun. And there are cases that if you really, sabi ko nga, if you are really like techie, parang you can explore. Ang daming pwedeng gamitin to lessen some technical glitches and to maximize also yung mga platform natin. Kasi di ba, kunyari, Randy, kunyari, you're explaining something. Di ba? Parang, if you wanted to sell this, sell that, ito po yan, pwede kang mag-whiteboard. Honestly, ako, nagagamit pa rin ng totoong physical whiteboard. Pero in others
notebook pa.
Ayan,
Notebook
para tayo. Para tayo. Yung iba ngayon, meron ng whiteboard annotation in Zoom. Di ba? So parang dun mo na ililista, dun mo na ilalagay, and so on. So these are just some of the, na makakatulong sa atin. But the glitches, nandun lagi nandyan. And then, lastly, as you mentioned earlier, sabi mo nga, we wanted to see the hand gesture, the facial expression of our kausap. So ano ibig sabihin? Engagement can be a challenge. How do we engage? If you are into selling everyone, how do you engage your potential account, customers, or yung kliyente natin? Paano natin mapapasiguro na, hey, parang I'm sincere with this particular discussion. You see this product, for example, sabi mo nga, kailangan kong matikman yan, food yan, etc. O what do you do? Padalan mo muna, tapos saka tayo mag-meeting. Taste mo muna. Kung okay sa'yo, go tayo. Di ba? That's can be mahirap talaga to engage, lalo na kung di tayo nagkakaroon ng face-to-face. So these are just some, sabi ko nga, of the X and O's of remote selling.
Yes, that's such a comprehensive list that you gave. Marami na akong notes. But what's good about the cons is that you already gave the solutions, pag connectivity, you already know what we should do. And I think that's what people need to consider. Lalo na yung mga old-fashioned, yung style nila sa sales. For me personally, I have an old soul. Ganon talaga ako. Kasi I like to see my clients and I like to see how they react when I say something. O sino ang head nod, nag-notes, very interested. And that's how I feed off of their emotions. So, how do someone like me, na hindi talaga techie, how can I adapt and really embrace this new mode of selling?
Yung nabanggit mo, no, parang yun nga, 'di ba? Parang with what we're used to. And the face-to-face provides us with a glimpse of our customers, whether they like it or not, they are approving or not, or simply says, parang they are interested with our offer, no. One of those things na pwede natin gawin is really to really provide open-ended questions. Kailan kasi parang yung thought-provoking manner of our questioning with our customers. Unang-una, yung paano natin mapapa-oo sila, paano natin mapapa-realize that they will be needing this, it will be helpful to them, and basically they will buy it, di ba? Parang we don't want yung mga parang tipong close-ended lamang siya. With this, ang tanong mo, how can we adapt? Yun nga, sabi ko, by way of the manner of our questioning should be thought-provoking. Ibig sabihin, we extract, di ba, real sense of questions that will provide them the idea, ano nga ba talaga itong product o yung offer mong yan. From there, yun yung sasabi natin, the challenge of engaging our customers. Di ba? Kung doon, mapataste natin, mapakita natin, kung gano'n, nasa real estate ka, i-tour mo, nadala mo siyang ganyan. Ngayon, iba pwedeng virtual tour. Pwedeng you take the shots of the property, kunyari nasa real estate, and then from there, you present, di ba, sa kanya. Parang ganyan. Now, if you're into other related services, how do you do that? Probably you invest on providing ABP. May corporate profile ka, and then parang ito yung ipa-flash mo, ito ipapakita mo, And then, dun kayo magkakaroon ng discussion and so on. Now, the key here, earlier, I've said, it's about embracing. We have to really accept what is happening around us. Why? Remember, everyone, lahat tayo, we need to sell. And if our competition is adapting to the changes, how to sell remotely right now, what about us? So anong kailangan natin? May mga keys kasi or checklist to be successful in remote selling. Okay? So ito po yung mga i-adapt natin. No? Nilagay ko po ito sa 3 bagay. Spin off the engagement earlier. First, una, it's about our core. Meaning to say, the need for us to be engaged through what? Yung confidence natin dapat mataas siya. So ano ibig sabihin? Adapt and be familiarized to new selling platforms. So, kailangan natin mag-adapt with the new selling platform. Ano-ano nga ba to? Ito na nga yun, virtual. Ano nga ba ito? Pwedeng meron kang virtual brochure. Di ba? If you're in travel agency, you have your virtual tours. If you are into, parang generally, you can have a virtual brochure. By way of what? Probably PowerPoint, deck, presentation, then discuss those things, no? So ang kailangan dito? Familiarization. Why? If we will not be familiarized, hindi tayo magiging familiar with the selling platform, we will be having alam mo yung hindrance of getting new sales, new account. Kasi kung gagawin pa rin natin face to face, what if it's not possible at this point? With the restrictions, 'di ba? Parang eto na naman ba, naghigpit ba doon sa lugar na yon? How can you meet with them, etc., etc. So, first key then to adapt is what? Effectively, confidence. Again, be familiarized to new selling platform. Okay. Another, Randy, is about content. Content. So, ibig sabihin, we need to have a precise, on-point, and interesting content. So, dito na pumapasok, pwede naman ho tayong patulong sa, kunyari, sa kasama natin sa bahay, marunong ng konting graphics, o yung mga kasamahan natin, pwede na nating pa-outsource yan. Gig economy nga ang pinag-usapan, freelancing. Total, you have to invest on in your profession, in your career. So dapat, yung mga ganung minimal investment, you have to do that. Kasi to make your content more interesting, on point, and precise. So yan. These are key effective way. Now, another way to communicate it better and to adapt, you have to have yung clarity. Ano ba yung clarity? Yung appropriately, yung manner how you deliver. Diba? Kanina sabi mo, Randy, I'm more comfortable doing it face-to-face. Now, how do you now adapt doing it virtually wherein the manner of delivery should be the same as you are in what? Face-to-face. Yan. So,
true. So many good points.
Na ito, ang mga effective way kung paano natin ma-adapt. Yan.
Yes. Okay, so now I have the checklist. I have the pros and cons. Am I ready now to be successful in selling?
Given with, if you have that, yung, alam nyo, pag na-embed po sa atin unang-una, yung core. Kaya nga kanina pinag-usapan natin, we have to develop yung, or transform yung behavioral shift. Kasi it's really about attitude and accepting the fact that we have to embrace what's happening right now. So una, work on your core. You know, at the end of the day, even with the support of your company, even with the support of your team, kahit na anong kakapush sa'yo ng boss mo, pero you are demotivated because hindi mo pa rin na isasaayos yung attitude mo, yung self-improvement hindi mo ginagawa, then baliwala lahat yan. So, for me, it is really important to develop our core. Really embed the mindset of what's in store for you and provide that venue to give in, di ba? Papasukin natin, tanggapin natin na wala tayong magagawa. Ang sabi ko nga rito, Randy, no? We have to practice selling the virtual way. Why? It looks like it's going to here and stay, even post-pandemic. So ang key dito, adapt, and then stay relevant. Yun. By way of what? Working on our core first. Then follows, work on in the zone state. Tandaan nyo lang po yung tatlo. Yung natural high. Di ba yung natural high, again, the joy, the passion in what you do. And then you have to be in the game, the skill set that is required, the training that is required, and the mental toughness. Whether you resist or absorb. Having those three, ang tanong mo, kung magiging ready tayo sa remote selling, nakapaloob na lahat doon, nasa atin na lang po yan, kung magiging successful tayo or hindi.
That's so true. All right, Sir Paulo, so many good points. I learned so much. I think our viewers really learned so much as well. And maybe they want to learn some more information from you. How can they learn some more information, sir?
Well, kung gusto niyo pa pong marami pa pong malaman, you can always get in touch with us, no? Parang search nyo lang po at Paulo Tibig in our FB page. That's Paulo. In fact, tama-tama, okay lang ba, Randy? Kasi meron talaga kaming, we have this public run of sales masters program na dito po nadidiscuss po lahat ng pinag-uusapan natin. Ito po on a more expounded na paraan at manner. So, if you wanted us to get your team motivated and trained, just email us. Bibigay po namin yung email na paulotibig corporatetrainings@gmail.com at yung amin pong other details, yung amin pong page. Doon lang po, pwede po tayo mag-communicate and let's work on to develop you individually and also your team. Marami pong programa na pwede po tayong gawin at mag-collaborate.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, Sir.
Thank you. Maraming salamat.
Stay tuned to Open for Business. We'll be back.
Mamang sorbetero, tayo sumayaw. Kalembang mong hawak, muling ikaw ay batang munti, sa'yo'y naghihintay. Biglang ligaya, ngayong tagkaraw. Mamang sorbetero, tayo sumayaw. Kalembang mong hawak, muling ikaw ay mainit ang labi, nagbabagang mata. Sunog na pag-ibig, parang awa mo na. Mamang sorbetero, anong ngalan mo? Tinda mong ice cream, gustong gusto ko. Init ng buhay, pinapawi mo. Sama ng loob, nalilimutan ko. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Sa panahon na laganap ang mga sakit, katuwang nyo ang BMEG Premium at Protect Plus Gold. Gawa sa state-of-the-art facilities ang BMEG Premium Feeds. Kaya ito ay safe, sanitized, and hygienic. Walang dalang sakit, certified, malinis, sariwa at sigurado. At para laging malinis ang paligid, gumamit ng Protect Plus Gold. Isang safe broad-spectrum disinfectant na pumapatay ng mga virus, bacteria at fungi. BMEG Premium at Protect Plus Gold. Sama-sama sa laban, walang iwanan.
This portion is brought to you by North Luzon Express Terminal.
Open for Business is back, and our business term of the week is sales lead. A sales lead is a person or business who may eventually become a client. Sales lead also refers to the data that identifies an entity as a potential buyer of a product or service. Businesses gain access to sales leads through advertising, trade shows, direct mailings, third parties, and other marketing efforts. So what have we learned today? The days of in-person sales meetings are still far away as the pandemic limits face-to-face presentation. Pero ang remote selling ay maaaring maging malaking oportunidad. Ang pagkakalayo-layo ay hindi na dapat maging hadlang dahil madali na ngayon na magsagawa ng online meetings. Now is a perfect time to sell and it's up to you to tap into that success. And with that, our quote of the week is from Peter Drucker. He said, "The entrepreneur always searches for change, responds to it, and exploits it as an opportunity." Maraming salamat sa inyong panonood ng OFB and thank you to our OFB Las Vegas correspondent Randy Bernardino and our guest Mr. Paulo Tibig. Samahan ninyo kaming muli sa susunod na episodes ng Open for Business. Learn more insights from CEOs, thought leaders, industry experts, and SMEs promoting business development in the Philippines to keep you informed and open for business and be ahead of the curve from vision to action. Panoorin din ang Open for Business sa Facebook at YouTube. Mag-subscribe sa aming social media at Net25 TV. Para sa Open for Business, ako po si Cesar Vallejos. We live in interesting times.
This program is supported by
Globe Business.
Bank of Commerce, an affiliate of San Miguel Corporation. We think customers.
BMEG Premium at Protect Plus Gold. Sama-sama sa laban, walang iwanan.
Dahil sa